Here it comes. It's
So
so close.
we've not even had the boat for an hour yet, and Jack is fixing the bungee cord on the cover for the companionway. Not using the best tool for the job.
Yeah.
It's our house key.
Improvising from the off. So close. So difficult just to get that final little bit. But yeah, then we'll be covered.
Yeah. I mean, we're already covered, but we're going to be secured.
Yeah. Exactly. I can see it.
This is going to be one of those videos which is like 4 hours later.
Yeah. Got it.
He's got it.
Right, quick, get it. Get it on there. Get it all through. Sorted.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at that. If all boat jobs are that easy, we'll be very happy.
Love it. Job one done. Job one of many.
We're Fran and Jack, a British couple who traded the 9-to-5 for life on the water. We've saved up for years and just moved aboard our 41-foot sailing yacht Calidris Alba, restoring, learning and sailing as we go. Our adventure begins here in the UK, exploring the coastline and finding our sea legs. From there, we'll head south to the Mediterranean, chasing warmer waters and new horizons. And one day, we hope to point the bow west and cross the Atlantic to the Caribbean. This is our journey, the challenges, the triumphs and the freedoms of life afloat. Come along and join the Calidris Crew. Thank you so much for all the support and kind words on our first YouTube video. In that video, we'd just bought and been handed over the keys to Calidris Alba, our beautiful 1986 Rival 41 sailboat. We knew there's lots of work to be done and we're just so excited to get going on boat jobs to get her back in the water ready for adventure.
Following the survey, Nick, our surveyor, had put together a long report outlining his assessment and recommendations. This gave us a great to-do list of things to focus on, which proved super helpful as we planned to do most of the work ourselves. But before we started all of that, we were super excited to get back on board Calidris Alba, explore everything and get to know her a bit better.
So we're back on Calidris Alba. First proper day of boat maintenance, tidying, cleaning, hoovering, working things out. Just it's taking you a lot of time to get our head around what everything does, what all the spares are, what's inside every single cupboard. So we're kind of turning the whole place upside down just to work out what there is, what there isn't, and yeah, kind of get familiar with everything we need to know, really. So we spent a lot of time this morning hoovering, which has been a really good job. The previous owners had 2 dogs, so we found more dog hair than we would have liked, but that's fine. In the saloon and see what we find.
This is the next one. You ready? Right. What's it going to be? Predictions, please.
Well, the one we had open before is this one, which was the water tank.
Okay.
So some sort of tank.
Ready? Correct. A forward tank and more rope.
What is that for? Oh, that's not just rope. That's the running backstays.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, show off.
No, Nick had those out, showing me. I've learnt about those already. Yeah,
Right.
but nice dry bilge though again. All very
Yeah.
damp free, which is good.
Amazingly dry.
We're right at the bottom here, almost running through the bottom of the boat. So what is that?
It's got a label on it. Prediction, please.
Bit of old rope.
It is kedge anchor line.
Kedge anchor line. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, we're
That's
very
handy.
grateful to not the owners that we've bought the boat off, but the
Well, it
ones.
could have been. It might
No,
have been.
I think
them,
it's
but
at least 2
someone
before that.
very diligently has made sure everything has a label on. So, yes.
Ooh. Have you seen what's in this one yet?
No, not yet.
sail repair fabric.
Nice, nice. Very handy.
No. Calidris Alba, welcome! Oh my god, it keeps going!
How many of them
We
are
can welcome
there?
people like 6 times!
We could use it as wallpaper.
No way. What should we do with them? Calidris Alba welcomes you.
That could be our merch.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
Right.
There's just sheets and sheets of it.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's a
God,
bit mucky
no,
on the
look.
back. No way.
That says
More stencil. Oh, it was quite worn
we
anyway.
can do our stencil again.
God, it just keeps going. Wow.
Oh my god, and that is another one.
What does that say?
Oh. We don't want that. Sailing
RHSC.
club.
Yeah,
Something sailing club.
yeah.
Wow. I want to do that.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do that
amazing.
again.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hello.
What a find.
What a find.
This cupboard just keeps on giving. Awesome.
What are these?
What are these?
This is silly.
Like you get out of an old. It's like being in the Titanic.
Do you think we should submit them to a museum? For adult or child over 5 years.
Safety
Sportsman
first.
life jacket, 5 Mark N.
No, thanks. I think they have a date on or something. Oh yeah, maybe. Look down here. Inspection and servicing, November 1971. so 16 years older than the boat.
This one is 75.
No, that's fine. That's practically
Youthful.
21st century.
Wow.
They are so funny.
We also found a number of well-stocked grab bags, or grab buckets in this case, a sign of her ocean-going history. We know that she's already circumnavigated the world. In here, we found a sea survival book, Vaseline, fishing hooks, and other useful things. We'll definitely be making our own grab bag, but we may incorporate some of these items. Once we were confident we'd opened every cupboard and bilge compartment and done a detailed audit list of everything we found, it was time to start making progress on the list of recommendations from the survey, starting with the important work we needed to do on the hull.
The first major job we launched ourselves into was to remove all of the build-up of coral worm, which is a known issue in the marina where Calidris Alba was kept by her previous owners. Coral worm grows in hard, calcium-like tubes, which are stuck solid to the surface of the hull. Before we could even think about sanding to re-anti-foul or investigating the osmosis blisters, there was only one thing for it: time to scrape. We opted to use hand tools at first, rather than an electric sander, as the coral worm was so tough, we don't think anything would have been up to the job.
And a bit of chipping. Whilst the tool is still a tool.
Hardly.
This one's not much better. This is the one with the triangle when we started. Yeah, it's tough work. Tough going. Just gotta keep doing it, just keep chipping away.
Okay, so it's just gone 11 o'clock at night and we're just about to leave the boat. Jack's just taken the bins out. We've put the boat to bed for another week until we come back on Saturday morning, and we're so excited. We just want to be able to spend the week here. Such a productive 2 days. We've got so much done. Yeah, a real team effort between the two of us. And yeah, had Jack's mum and dad on board, which was amazing. It was so special to show them around. And yeah, can't believe it's this late, but we're very lucky it's May because we've had such a long day. Here he is.
We're done for the day. It's been a long day.
Yeah, my God, I feel absolutely zonked. But yeah, we're done. And I should say as well, Jack's mum and dad are very kindly buying us a GoPro. So hopefully the next edition of videos you see are significantly better quality than my iPhone.
So today is Saturday. It is the weekend. That means the boatyard's a lot more quiet, but we're here getting jobs done again. And a couple of exciting things today. The main one is Fran is here.
Hey!
She's finally finished working, and so now I'm not on my own anymore after a week of jobs on my own.
Exactly, and he's being a taskmaster, putting me straight to work. But yes, we are doing preparation of the hull today. So we're identifying where we've got blisters, which came up in our survey. So we already knew about it, and we have been digging them out, and then essentially getting rid of any wet. So you can see in this one, it's had like this vinegar-like watery substance come out. So Jack's done a good job of digging out all the rotten parts. And then I'm just preparing this area here, going back down to that grey layer, taking the red anti-foul off, and then we're going to fill it in with epoxy, and then we're ready to anti-foul.
Yeah, it's looking good. There's not quite so many blisters as maybe we thought there might be on this side, which is good. The other side maybe has a few more, so that's the next job. But
Exactly.
yeah, we're going to just carry on chipping away at the jobs. The next thing to do after that will be, as Fran said, to fill in the epoxy, and then we'll nearly be ready to start sanding everything back and getting the anti-foul prepared. So yeah, it's a really big job today, and it feels like a big milestone. We knew the blisters were something that we needed to tackle, so the fact that we've now actually got to the point where we're able to give that a go and start working on them is a really big milestone.
We took advice and did lots of reading up on our best course of action, and based on the number of blisters and age of the boat, we decided to go for the slightly less comprehensive treatment, which is to identify the blisters and treat them individually. We're definitely not osmosis experts, but for this, that meant cutting them out, refilling with epoxy, then sanding back ready for anti-fouling with the rest of the hull. This way, we can monitor it next time we're lifted out in around a year's time.
So I think we are done for the day. Jobs are unfortunately not yet finished, but we've made good progress. Well, what we have done is made Callie look a little bit spotty. So we've been digging out all of these blisters, and then Fran's been coming over after I've dug them out and doing a good job of making them, or preparing them ready to go for the epoxy. So there's a few more to go here. There's a couple of different patches where there's more blisters, and then there's other areas where there's not too bad. So yeah, they're all getting prepared, ready for us to fill them in. But yeah, I think we might call it a day. It's pretty nasty work. We're covered in glass fibres and everything else. So yeah, we've got a few other jobs that we need to do at home, so I think we're going to head off. Such a nice evening that maybe we'll enjoy some of that. So we will be back tomorrow.
Once the osmosis blisters were cut out, it was time to fill them all back in again. We cleaned them out with acetone, then used an epoxy filler, which sets hard and can be profiled back to make the hole smooth again. Going round with our spatula, and in some cases after a couple of attempts, they were dry and ready to sand.
Then, once all the blisters were sanded nice and smooth, it was time to tackle the rest of the hull.
So sanding has commenced. Fran's done a great job already, starting off with the portside keel. We're just trying to do a bit of a light sand. We're not aiming to get all of the anti-foul off. We're going to try and keep some of it on because it seems okay. But in some areas it's gone back to the grey primer underneath, just so that we have a nice surface for us to be able to do the next layer of anti-foul on top of. But this is how far Fran's got so far from the front of the keel here to there. Great job, thirsty work. Very hot.
Not a good day to be wearing this.
Red dusty work. It's extremely hot today. It's another lovely day in North No Marina. Amazing, but not good for sanding. But we get there. We've got a nice sander hooked up to the hoover to try and minimise some of the dust for everyone else around us, but let's keep going.
Another major job for us to get the hull ready to go back in the water is maintenance of the Blake seacocks. Seacocks are the through hull fittings which control water going in or out of the boat. These include the galley sink, our toilets, engine and saltwater tap. On our boat there are more than 10 Blake seacocks, which are solid bronze and should outlast any GRP boat they're fitted to, just as long as they're well looked after. Our surveyor highlighted that most of the bolts which attached the seacocks to the hull had corroded, which meant that all bolts had to be removed, then replaced with new bronze bolts before we relaunch. Sounds simple, until we realised each bolt is £16 and we needed 40. We also took the opportunity to replace the plates on the outside of the hull.
Oh, it's loose. It came off easy.
What does that mean?
Not normally a good sign. The last time that happened, it was because it shit. Oh no, it's still on. Is it still there? Yes, I think it is. Yeah, another intact nut.
Brilliant.
Right.
Sadly, not all of the bolts came out that easily, and some took working long into the night to remove.
Yeah, you got it. That's the right direction. It's going down. Yeah, that way. It's turning well.
Even sometimes resorting to brute force with a hammer to get them out.
It's so close. It's gone down quite a lot since you started doing that. I'll try banging it now.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze in here.
What are you doing in there?
2 seacocks to go out of 9, and this is an absolute stinker. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, not easy to get at this one. The saloon and the chart table is looking like an absolute mess at the moment. All of the tools are out. But I'll just give you a quick idea on what we're dealing with the last seacock. In the engine room, which is here. There's not very good light, so I'll try and use the torch. There was one that I did yesterday, which was down here. That one is done. Bolts are off, the cone is off. We'll tidy that up, get new bolts in, and that will be the job done. The last one is, so I've already removed one of the generator exhaust pipe, which goes all the way up here. Absolute mess to see. But the seacock that is the last one to do is there. Not easy to get at. Let's see how it goes. So I've managed to wedge my foot in the bilge, which gives me a bit more of an angle to actually get at it, because otherwise the hardest thing is actually being able to lean over, get any sort of angle. And so first job is cleaning. They are covered in grease. So I've got to get my hand in there, try and
to get all the grease out to start off with. That will mean the handle is properly seized. So hopefully that will come out okay once I've got these two retaining bolts off. So we're at the last boat, excuse the banging, the last bolt were there. It seems like what you think of the hard jobs are not the hard jobs. What you think of the easy jobs are not the easy jobs. Because this is one, once I've got access, has been the easiest to get off. Last bolt of the Seacocks.
Now this is Fran from the other side. You heard all the banging. Hello. This is why. Hello. Almost there. I thought as it's the last Seacock, we better make sure that all of our hard work doesn't go undocumented.
Exactly.
So yeah, the only way we've been able to get them out is by chiseling from this side. You can see what one looks like. When it's removed, the plate comes off. I mean, these are all filled with coal worm, but these are the 4 bolt holes. So yeah, hopefully that one in a few minutes
If I do my
will be
chiseling.
without those 4 bolts. But we'll get there.
Nowhere to stand. Right, sorry for the banging. Okay, so it is the 16th of June and we've had a really, really good day on the boat. But what have we done today? I feel like we've done so many milestone tasks that have been kind of looming over us ever since we had the survey report back. So just before dinner, Jack decided to tackle his nemesis bolt.
Yeah, my nemesis bolt. The one bolt out of all, well, we've removed 40 bolts. And this was the last one I took off and the worst one to get out.
Yeah.
So today, finally, in about 3 pieces, this bolt has finally managed to come out. So that is a huge relief.
Yeah.
All of the bits of metal are now out of the hull,
Yeah.
ready to go. So now we can actually properly go ahead and fit all the new bolts and the new Seacocks. And that's a really big job that we need to be finishing up before we get in the water, obviously. So
and you say all the bits of metal are now out. What Jack also means by this is last time we tried to do this, Jack tried to drill it out and then I just hear this and got the drill bit stuck in the hull as well. So then we had a bolt and a drill bit stuck in the hull. But now you tell me
that's out too. I've got that
out.
little piece, so it's all out. So yeah, a massive relief to have got that bolt out. That's a big tick off the to-do list. So
yeah,
awesome.
But it's 7 o'clock and we're going to make the most of this gorgeous evening. It's probably still about 25 degrees.
Yeah, it's still warm.
Absolutely boiling. So we're going to go for a well-earned beer and a bite to eat.
Go for a beer at the pub, yeah. Well earned for sure
Exactly.
today. So and then back tomorrow.
I know.
For more fun, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Success. All good.
Yeah.
Good day.
Cheers.
Next time, now the prep work on the hull is done, the work doesn't stop there, as we tackle more boat jobs both inside and out. Watch as we transform our 40-year-old rival sailboat ready for us to live aboard and travel the world. We've got toilets to reinstall, Seacocks to fit, and we're packing up our things ready to move out of our London home. Like and subscribe to follow along. See you next time.